French reporters are preparing for a boy lover in Kazan, concerned by talented teenager Daniel Ertzani, and a poor record in World Cup opening matches. The biggest concern for the French, however, is arguably big moment specialist Tim Cahill. Despite likely spending most of his time on the bench in Russia, Cahill is the Socceroo who is most widely reported on by the French media, with his miraculous World Cup record not going unnoticed. Source of France's Eurosport named Cahill as the team's standout star, writing between legend and controversy, "People have not finished talking about Tim Cahill. In Russia, he will play his fourth World Cup, and if he scores again, he will join the Brazilian Pelé and the German Uwe Seeler and Miroslav Klose among the players who scored in 4 editions of the World Cup." The publication added that Cahill is seriously criticized for declining form and pointed to a lack of playing time since leaving Melbourne City for Millwall in January. Eurosport then tipped Ertzani as the man set to take over from Cahill as the Socceroos star, after bursting onto the scene at Melbourne City when the 38-year-old left. Bert van Marwijk did not even know Ertzani until a few weeks ago, but was quickly seduced by his dribbling skills and ability to make differences, the publication wrote. Meanwhile, Orange reported France coach Didier Deschamps picked the United States for France's final friendly as they present a similar challenge to Australia. France struggled to a 1-1 draw in that game, which the publication said did not bring the expected lessons, but the team now has a good idea of what waits for them on Saturday afternoon in Kazan. Qualified for their 5th World Cup, the 4th in a row, the Socceroos promise to make it complex, evidenced by comments made by Tim Cahill. The publication wrote, "We are going to put a tactic in place to beat France. We have all the weapons we need to get there," Cahill said, according to Orange. Nervy starters in preparation for the tie. Eurosport wrote about France's historical struggles in opening games at the World Cup. The Blues, who play Australia on Saturday, rarely succeed in their first rounds. For 40 years, the Blues have won only 3 of their inaugural matches, Eurosport wrote. Saturday in Kazan, the band of Didier Deschamps will try to succeed in an art that it masters little in its history, namely to conclude France's first 90 minutes on the meadow of victory. The Blues rarely finish the initial phase of the World Cup in the first place of their group. Mind on Own Matters. Subcriber reported earlier this week that Australia does not care about the health of star forward Kylian Mbappé, after he went down with an ankle injury during training. The Socceroos are not concerned about the state of health of the French striker, before facing the Blues. The publication wrote. L'Equipe added that Australians do not like to sleep late, because the team scheduled a press conference for 10 a.m. local time.